Ayo, keep it high, keep it tight. It's Jay Mercer Review Guy back to bring you another video. And in this one, I'm going to be covering a new track from a band that has recently been signed to my favorite label, Sumerian Records. We are reviewing the band SOREPTION song, King of Undisputed Nonsense. So, this band was originally formed in 2005 and they were signed to Unique Leader Records. And I'm going to come right out and just say, I had never really heard of this band, but they have released some albums. They've been around since 2005. Evidently, they made headlines with the Summer Slaughter Tour, and in 2018, they're going to be a part of that festival as well. That's a music festival. And with the recent kind of departure, Periphery leaving Sumerian Records, one of their kind of trademark bands, which might get its own video. We're kind of focusing on this band. I was curious to see if they were going to maybe bring some on to the fold. Well, see, the reason I wanted to cover this band is Sumerian Records is widely known for its progressive sounding music, progressive metalcore, a lot of things in the djent subgenre. Hell, they have so many progressive bands under their belt that there's a genre tag, Sumerian core, that is just progressive metalcore and djent bands that are under the Sumerian Records label. So when I saw on the Sumerian Records Twitter account that they were welcoming a new band to the fold, I jumped right on it and I went over to this song. And immediately with the artwork, I was really excited and I was blown away. And here's the thing about this band and this song. I wouldn't say it's nothing we haven't heard before. There's definitely some similarities you can draw between some bands that I'm going to go into in a minute, but the thing that blew me away is this is technical death metal. This is melodic death metal to some degree, but technical death metal. And Sumerian Records has not had that many bands like that. The closest you would get is, and I'm wanting to say they were signed to Sumerian or might still be, but the Faceless, I think they are considered that sometimes. But even though there's some bands that fall into that category, we haven't really gotten that many straight-up technical death metal bands on Sumerian Records, if any pure breed ones. And I hear a lot of people drawing some comparisons to the band Decapitated back when they were performing a lot of technical death metal. I can see that. I can hear that. But I don't have too much knowledge about Decapitated to be able to say whether or not that is an accurate statement. And I also hear people saying that the vocalist kind of sounds like the original ນໍæa vocalist, and I tend to agree with that. That's something I can relate to because I am a big fan of nõēa, and they've been signed to Sumerian Records for a long time. They've went through some changes, and I have actually listened to the album Eclipse by nõēa recently multiple times because I love that album so much. And I want to see what this band is going to do. If I believe it said that they have an album that's going to be coming out on I'm wanting, is it August the 8th? Was that it? I might be wrong. I might be getting the date wrong, but I know it's called, I think, Monument of the End. And I'll definitely be checking out that album because Sumerian Records, being my favorite label, whenever a new band gets signed to it, I want it to succeed. I want it to help the label succeed. And I want it to be something that can help flourish the genre. And I like what Sumerian Records are doing recently. They're bringing in bands from the different genres. They have bands like Pele Royale and Bad Omens, and then they have these really technical progressive bands like Veil of Maya and Born of Osiris and Era and Periphery before they left. And they have a lot of different types of bands. I mean, they have the deathcore bands like Oceano, and I am very excited to see where this band goes, where this label takes this band, and I want to know more about them because, like I said, I came into this pretty blind. I had not really heard much about this band, if I'm being honest, and now that I hear them, I'm interested in them, and this is a genre that I can definitely get behind, and I'm excited to see what this band can do with their upcoming album, and I might check out some of their other discography prior to when their new album comes out on Sumerian Records, their debut on Sumerian Records, just to get a feel of what this band sounds like so I can maybe judge and say this is better or worse than their previous work that they had put forward. But other than that, I'm just excited to see what all of this adds up to. So anyways, guys, my name is GMgaming. I'll post the song down in the description below. Drop a comment, I'll shout you out. Drop a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't. It helps me out a lot. And I'll talk to you guys next time. But until then, I'm GMgaming, and I'm signing off saying farewell. Where's my hat? Oh. Hey.
Oh no, what your mama gonna say when I tell her that I broke no heart? It's just things not the way that they used to be.